So before I get into this video, I want you guys to know I just started an NFL podcast. I dropped it earlier today. I made the decision yesterday, decided to film an episode. It is only on YouTube on my second channel, Sideline Scoop Uncut. I did a 30-minute podcast breaking down things around the NFL. So if you would like to watch that, link will be at the top of the description, and I plan to do it in the future, maybe weekly. We'll see exactly what happens, but if you'd like to watch that, feel free to go check it out. But now I want to get into what Aaron Rodgers had to say about the rest of the NFC North yesterday. I saw some different articles talking about it, so I thought that I would give my thoughts on the comment that Aaron Rodgers had to say, which I thought was a nice little comment from Aaron Rodgers. So here's what he said. He said, all the other teams in the NFC North, it seems like every single year, I think their fan base and their teams feel like this is our year to win the North. Hasn't really been the case during my time for the most part. So a nice little dig there at the rest of the NFC North. And Aaron Rodgers there is 100% speaking truth. I think if you're a fan of any fan base, whether it's the Packers, the Vikings, the Bears, or the Lions, Aaron Rodgers has not only owned the Bears, as he told us last year and showed us last year in Chicago, but he has owned the entire NFC North. So if you look at these stats from Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers NFC North titles since Rodgers started as the QB back in 2008, here are the results. Packers, 8 NFC North titles. Vikings, 4 NFC North titles. Bears, 2 NFC North titles. And unfortunately for the Lions, a flat 0 titles for the Detroit Lions. So there's no question when you look at that. The Packers have been the best in the NFC North for years and years because of the play of Aaron Rodgers. And I bet this offseason, if you were a fan of another team in the NFC North, you were really hoping that Aaron Rodgers would, decide to call it quits, decide to retire, or decide to get traded somewhere else, and then, you guys would have hoped, okay, great, you guys are in a rebuild now, it's our time to take over the NFC North. And I've said in my video yesterday, I think the Vikings are going to be much better this year than they even were last year. I think that Kevin O'Connell coming to Minnesota was a great add by the Vikings. This offense will probably be even better for Minnesota this year, and it should be a fun matchup. I broke the entire thing down yesterday on this channel. But, the fact is Aaron Rodgers does own the NFC North, and I thought it was funny that he pointed that fact out. A nice little dig before we face off against the Vikings come Sunday afternoon at 3:25 p.m. Central. And who knows how long Rodgers will be here. I hope he stays as long as possible, hopefully, 3, 4, 5 years, so the Packers can hopefully continue to win the NFC North. I respect the Vikings, I respect the Bears, I respect the Lions, but Aaron Rodgers speaks the truth. What can I say? But that's all I wanted to cover today. Thank you for watching. As always, if you'd like to see that NFL podcast I dropped, link will be in the description down below, or I'll try to link it up here somewhere. You can find it if you'd like. But that is all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.